Sadly, Sudan is smelling like Somalia in 1991. Not to be pessimist, but to keep it real, so that we can find a solution. Yes, the two nations are thousands of kilometers apart. However, the similarity of the event, even after 3 decades, is not uncanny. A bit of history would help us to understand. Both leaders came to power, meaning Siad Barre and President al-Bashir, through a coup. They both started as a reformist leader, turned to dictators later in the years. They both have their power in their military so that they can stay in power more longer. They both surrounded themselves in their own ethnic groups. After the ousting of the leaders, what came after is chaos and anarchy. The clan-based warlords fighting each other in Somalia, and then the two generals in the case of Sudan, General al-Burhan of the Sudanese Army Force, and then General Dagalo Hemiti of the Rapid Support Force. Now, what's happening currently is also very similar what happened in Somalia 3 decades ago. If you have noticed, the humanitarian response has been delayed. Practical solutions are off the table. Why? Because right now, Sudan is a battleground for foreign powers war. It's a proxy war, what is going on. It's Russia versus US or US versus Russia, however you put it. But of course, it's not the military, those foreign military from Russia and US coming and fighting. The Rapid Support Force and then the Sudanese Army Force are doing them a favor by dying in this war. And then the people of Sudan as well paying the price. As we speak, the US has increased its force that is based in Djibouti. The UK military is inside Sudan, and the Wagner group of Russia is inside Sudan. Now, what does the future hold for Sudan? For Somalia, it took 20 solid years to get back to stand on its feet. For Sudan, it's full of uncertainty, and it can also turn to quite messy. If you are wondering why Sudan, it's very simple. Because of its natural resources. It has petroleum, gold, copper, zinc, chromium, name it. State of war has been the fate of African countries who have natural resources. As simple as that. Now, this war has an owner, and the people of Sudan are not the owner of this war, but they are simply dying because of it. Just like the Somalis were not the owner of the war back in 1991. Sudan is looking like Somalia. Sudan is swimming like Somalia. Sudan is quacking like Somalia. And probably Sudan is smelling like Somalia back in 1991. Now we Africans should roll our sleeves up and help our brothers and sisters in Sudan. We cannot allow in this generation to have another failed state in the continent. Please comment below what you think about the war in Sudan.